you go, wherever you may wander in your life, surely you know I'll always want to be there, holding your hand and standing by to catch you when you fall, seeing you through in everything you do. So let me be there in your morning, let me be there in your night, let me change whatever's wrong, we'll make it right. Let me take you to that wonderland that only two can share. All I ask you is let me be there.
I'm Chris Newand. I'm Minyip Progress Association Secretary, and I've been here for about 39 years. And Shirley's actually my husband's auntie, so
Yes.
we call Shirley at times our favourite auntie.
That's right. Shirley Smith, and I'm Secretary of the Minyip District Historical Society, and I've always lived in Minyip, and I can remember, Chris, when the monument, the Farrer Memorial Monument used to be in the main street, but unfortunately, because one of our local residents used to occasionally run into it after he'd had a night out at the local hotel, Vic Roads decided to shift it. But when Crawfords came and they wanted something in the
Yes.
middle of the street, they decided to use a paper mache monument of a soldier.
Series was very important to Minyip as it was on displayed from 1986 to 1992 with over 220 episodes. There were 3 episodes of the original mini-series, which was so popular that they decided to make a weekly TV series out of it. And then it went on, just being repeated for many years, and as we said, it's still on overseas at the moment.
My name is Dale Maggs. I'm the proprietor of Emma's Garage, Emma's Cafe now. And this is?
Roy Krause. I've retired here in Minyip for nearly 38 years. So
It's amazing. We're sitting here on the old bench that was formerly known as the old Codgers bench.
Codgers, yeah.
And you've got a
but
good
they
history
used to
with
have
that.
a glass of beer in their hand.
Yeah, I wish I had one now. But tell us a bit how your father was involved. What was his?
Well, he was asked to be one of the old codgers sitting outside, exactly the same seat as I'm sitting on now. And, well, he was actually 82 when he was...
Everybody talks about the old Codgers and
Yeah,
being part of it. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Behind us is the Senior Citizens Building, which was the Flying Doctor base. And as you can see, the Flying Doctor sign is still on the front of the building. This was used always for the outside scenes. Inside scenes were always done in mock-ups in Melbourne. And Chris and I, we spent many a day or many an hour.
Well, yes, both being extras in this film, and we both had parts of walking up and down in front of the Flying Doctors just as, you know, a background extra. You'd be asked to come with 3 outfits. They'd pick what suited, and then you'd wait, and then you'd do a take after take. But you know, we've been so lucky to have this in the town. It's brought so many tourists, so many people like their photos taken here at the base. all the stores around to suit Cooper's Crossing. We even had false shop fronts made to fill in areas, and the town was really converted into a town that looked like it belonged in New South Wales.
Yes. People had to park their cars in backwards into the street. Some cars had New South Wales number plates on them, and so you had the local cars who used to come in. One of the things that did happen, because such a lot of the filming was done in Minyip was outside, and so they blocked the street off. So people were not allowed to drive up and down where they were actually filming, and quite often they blocked the street off from behind us where we are here up until the next crossroads up there, and mainly the filming was done in this section of the town.
So let me be there in your morning, let me be there in your night, let me change whatever's wrong, we'll make it right, let me take you to that one.
We're back in Emma's Cafe, part of the Flying Doctors history. This town's been really fortunate with movie history. Not only the Flying Doctors, but also some of the dressmaker was done in our region as well. But just recently, last year, in 2018, it was a very hot day, 44 degrees in the shade. The power had gone out in our region, and I'd gone for a walk up to the butcher shop. On coming back, I noticed a big white four-wheel drive had pulled up just out the front of our shop. 3 people got out with cameras and were taking photos, and one person walked up the road. He had a big hat on, and I said to them, leaned out the door, I said, "You guys look a bit suspicious." And they said, "Oh no, we're looking for a place to film a movie." I said, "How coincidental." Nearly took us back to 1985 with Morris. I said, "Well, you better come in and get a cold drink." Anyway, it just so happens they came in and had a cold drink, and it was the producer and directors of the new movie, The Dry. History is a great thing for Minyip, and we certainly have a great little town up here.